everyone's ranks have been reset. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to rank up as fast as possible. I'll show you the best fundamentals you need to know and all the strategies and tips you need. Also, if you could drop a like and subscribe, I'm trying to get 3K by the end of March, and all the help would be greatly appreciated. Epic Games has made this season a lot harder to rank up. So something a lot of people don't realize to ranking up fast with Fortnite is actually mainly on what game mode of ranked you are playing. Whether this be solos, duos, trios, or squads, the higher your numbers, the most likely it will be harder for you to rank up. Now, the easiest game mode to rank up in is in solos. Solos is without a doubt the easiest to rank up in because you don't have to worry about teammates and the possible scenarios of 1v2s, 1v3s, and 1v4s. There's still a chance that you will have to deal with the occasional 1v2 in solos or 1v3, but this is so rare compared to duos, trios, and squads. Now, this doesn't mean don't play duos, trios, or squads, because sometimes you may rank up more in those than actual solos. If you have a good duo or trio or even a squad and you do well together and get high kills and good placement, then stick with that. If your team isn't that coordinated and doesn't make it endgame, then trust me, play a few solo games and see how much you go up. Okay, so now I'll be covering early game strategies and tips. So for some reason this season has been really annoying to land. By that I mean the time to kill off spawn time has made it so the game is really easy to die off spawn. So when you land, it is best to loot up as fast as possible, grab as much mats as you can whilst maybe getting 1 or 2 kills. After this, rotate to the center of the map to try and get more kills, or just go do your own thing and box up. If you're struggling with where to land and what to do early game to get good loot, then experiment around the map with trying different landing spots. You might find that landing at a heavy contested spot compared to a small place that no one lands out on the outskirts of the map is easier for you, or you might find it easier to land on the outskirts of the map instead. Now, this season is extremely easy to lose rank if you don't get kills, so make sure at least getting 1 to 2 kills a game. Since I just talked about early game, I'll now be talking about mid game. Now, mid game is one of the most important stages of the game. If you don't make it to here and you don't do well here, then you won't be ranking up as much as you would want to. When you're in mid game, you'd want to make sure that you're playing passive aggressive. By this, don't just go around pushing every player you see. Observe them before you do that. If you notice they are killing people left, right, and center, and you're not the best player in the game, better to just ignore them and try stay far away. If you notice a player isn't good and you can beat them, then rush them, but make sure when you're fighting them, you're not giving them open shots. Also, make sure you're covering yourself from other people who may be third partying. If you can use brick or metal, it's a better option to use this season, as it can help with blocking some of the Zeus bolts, but just make sure you're not in the open because you can't hear the Zeus bolts if they are far away, and they travel really fast, so if someone uses it really far away to shoot you and you're in the open, and you're going to take a lot of damage. Also, snipers are also in the game, so watch out for them as well. Now, a quick tip I want to say real quick that will help a lot of players is to carry wings. Now, wings are really broken. If you use them, you can get into build fights, and if it gets broken down, if you pull your wings out last second, you won't take full damage. So make sure you're using that, as it's really overpowered. Now, last is endgame. Now, you won't have to worry about endgame for a while if you're anywhere between the ranks of unranked and platinum. Now, diamonds, you probably won't have to worry about it too much, but maybe with this season you might. When you're playing endgame, make sure you're staying closed so you're not able to be seen. Also, another thing is to carry Zeus's bolt. If you get high ground endgame and you notice everyone boxed up, then use it. It is the best mythic in the game right now, so you should be using that to your advantage to rank up. Now, another thing in endgame is to be cautious of mats. Mats run out really fast endgame, so don't panic when someone is shooting you. And now, endgame, you should already know this, but make sure you're building out of brick or metal, preferably metal. Brick and metal have a higher health on placement, so your wall can't get pickaxed with one hit, making it harder for enemies to get into your box. And this is also good for the new Zeus mythic, and it will allow you to not take as much damage from the Zeus mythic. Now, just because you followed all these steps, don't just think that you'll become an insane player and get Unreal in a day or two, because that's not what happens. If you want to hit Unreal quick, it will still take time and patience, so don't think you can get it in one night. Anyways, that's all for the video. If you did find this helpful, please drop a like and subscribe. I'm trying to get 3K by the end of March. Anyways, bye.